Did she get donkey today? Please tell me.
I had become donkey of the day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You're a donkey.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, May 8th goes to the faculty and staff at the University of Florida, specifically President Kent Fuchs, because he sat right there and watched everything I'm about to explain to you and didn't do anything about it, and he could have. Now, here's the thing. You know what your Uncle Charlotte always tells you? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. And people from Florida usually agree with me on this, or they get upset about me saying that, but this story is different because my mentions on social media are filled with people telling me to give it to the University of Florida as a faculty, staff, record label, and mother effing crew because of what happened at the school's commencement ceremony. Now, I have never had the pleasure of walking across the stage at a graduation. I got kicked out of two high schools, Berkeley High School in Moncks Corner, South Carolina, and Stratford High School in Goose Creek, South Carolina, respectfully. Maybe that was Latson, South Carolina. I don't remember. Well, I got arrested out of Stratford High School, but I'm saying all that to say my highest level of education is high school. Okay, and I received my diploma in night school, so I didn't get to walk across any stage. Okay, but I've been to several graduations from elementary schools to high schools to colleges, and one thing I know for sure: people celebrate when they walk across that stage. Okay, the sole purpose of graduation is to do a little dance to the pomp and circumstance, but not in Florida. Okay, the only thing that historically makes sense in Florida is the beautiful weather and the crazy. And the crazy was on full display during this commencement ceremony because a faculty member whose social media is identifying as Alexander David Jacobs was there spoiling all the fun. Okay, see, when these kids were receiving their diplomas and wanted to do a quick celebratory dance, this man, who has not been officially identified as Alexander David Jacobs, but they're saying it was Alexander David Jacobs, was acting like he was a security for a rap artist, okay? You ever see those videos online when rappers be performing and then people rush the stage and the rapper security tackles them and rushes them off the stage? That's what this man, who was identified by social media as Alexander David Jacobs, was doing. Let's go to NBC News for the report, please.
It's supposed to be a moment you never forget, but for these University of Florida students, graduation went from a celebration to an insult. Nafisa Atta and Oliver Toulouse say they were among the students rushed off stage this weekend during a UF commencement ceremony. As several students walked up to get their diplomas, they started dancing. Though graduates of all races were rushed along, these students say minorities were more aggressively yanked off stage. The video has drawn outrage on social media. UF has not identified the faculty member, saying the incident is under review. These students say the president was on stage and did nothing.
I hate when I watch a video 100 times, but then I got to hear things about situations being under review. How many times you got to review something? Okay? Now, I don't know if this was racist, but it damn sure was rude. And my question is why? Okay, these kids have paid more than $40,000 in tuition. They going to be in debt for a while, maybe forever. All right, going to have a hard time finding a job when they get out, probably been busting their ass for more than 4 years, and you can't let them dance for a few seconds after their name is called? I wish one of these kids would have punched that dude in the face. I'm dead ass serious, okay? This is one of the times where I wanted Florida to really be as crazy as I know Florida can be. There's absolutely no reason for you to be ruining these young adults' moment, okay? And the president, Kent Fuchs, just sat there and didn't, tell this member of the faculty to stop being the fun police.
Yo, he's yoking them off
That's
like
what
crazy.
I'm saying. He's really acting like they rushing the stage and it's an artist, a comedian performing. And stop, all right? Now, the president released this lame-ass statement. Let's hear what he had to say.
I also want you all to know that we inappropriately physically rushed a number of students across the stage in one of our commencements.
Really?
And I want to personally apologize for us doing that on behalf of myself and also the University of Florida. I want you all, our students, to know that we've changed that practice, and we also want each one of you to know that we celebrate you, your graduation, and your accomplishments.
Now, if the president just admitted to physically assaulting people and rushing them off stage, what the hell are they reviewing? Okay? And F changing your practice, all right? Don't tell me you celebrating me and you wouldn't even let me celebrate, all right? There's only two ways to fix this, okay? Every student who was physically assaulted and thrown off that stage, every student who got treated the way Uncle Phil used to treat Jazzy Jeff on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the students should come together and do a class action lawsuit against the University of Florida. Is that possible? Do you think? You think they could come together and sue as a crew? The president just admitted.
I don't know.
Okay, well, if that doesn't work, then University of Florida should erase all their student loans. I'm serious. They aren't getting that moment back. Okay, that's the day so many of those kids have dreamed up for so long, and you ruined it. So I hope they either file a class action lawsuit, if that's possible, against the University of Florida, or the University of Florida should erase all the kids' student loans. At the least, cut the student loans in half. Okay? It's only right. All right? And once again, I can't prove that this was racist, but it was definitely rude. All right, please give the University of Florida President W. Kent Fuchs, the faculty and staff, and this man who has not yet been identified as Alexander David Jacobs, the biggest hee-haw, please. Oh, matter of fact, give him some... my bad. Give him some sweet sounds in the hammer tones. Let my boy sing.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Hee-haw. All right.
I was pronouncing the president's name all wrong.
How you pronounce it? You know I can't pronounce nothing, so don't
No, I
listen to
mean
me.
I was, but
How you pronounce it?
Fuchs. How would you have pronounced
Oh, I
it?
ain't messing with you.
Well, if y'all want to have a little petty party, all right, you can go to at President Fuchs.
Put zero Fuchs given.
There you go. Or put FUCHU. You can spell. You can go to his page and put
Go to that university. FUCHU.
Yeah, FUCHU. Go have a little petty party in his mentions right now. At President Fuchs.
I
is his
definitely was
Twitter name.
not saying it. Though.
All right.
PRESIDENTFUCHS.
Oh, my goodness.
Just put FU Fuchs.
All right.
There you go. Put FU Fuchs. That's the petty party we're going to have this morning. FU Fuchs.
Okay.
Charlamagne the God here, and today's Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the Law Office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey and call my friend Michael if you've been hurt in a construction accident. 212-962-1020. That's 212-962-1020. Don't be a donkey.